This is Sai Kumar Kurtivada. In this video, we will learn about HTML, audio and video tags and how they works in our web browser. So let me show you first about audio tag. So audio tag is something like whenever you want to display some set of audio. I'll show you an example and we'll try to use that same type of audio on our HTML content. So let me go here and there is an online MP3 which is an audio and you can play that audio in this web browser. In the same way, we can inject this particular audio in our web page. Let me show you how this will be played. When I click on this, there is a sound which is coming in the background. So now what I want to do is the same sound and the same controls I want to put it on my HTML page. So for that sake, what I can do is I can use a tag called as audio tag. So let me use an audio tag, and this audio tag, whenever you are trying to use, you have to give a source, and the source contains a src attribute where you can give the src attribute as any of the URL, that may be a relative path, absolute path or a remote path. In this case, I am trying to give remote path with a self-closing tag, and we have to mention the type of the audio, and the type of audio is audio / mp3. So I am providing mp3 type, so and that is of a format of audio. So let me go here and reload. You're not seeing any output. Why? Because we have to give controls for this. So whenever you showcase the controls, that particular audio will be visible along with the controls. Let me save this, go here and reload. Now you can see the controls. When I click on this, the same sound and the same audio is audible in this particular web page, and I can mute this, I can unmute this, I can use this to download, and a playback speed as well. So I can set playback speed, that is 1.1, 1.5. All these controls were given by audio itself, so we don't need to write some HTML or CSS to control them. Just by giving the property called as controls, which is a boolean attribute, once if you give that controls, you can see that particular audio over here. Now what I want to show you is there is some other tag called as video. For example, if you want to embed a video in your application, how you can do that? So let me go here, and here let me go and copy this mp4 one, and let me go into our hook code. Let me add a video tag, and for this video also we have something like controls, and let me add a source where I can give a self-closing tag for this src. This is my src link, that is a remote path, and we have to provide a type. Here the type is video / mp4 video. So I am providing the type of video, and let me go to the browser, just reload. Now you can see the video. You can see it is taking complete width of that particular video, that is the real video. So what I want to do here is I'll just add a div, and let me put here the div and format this. Now what we can do here is I'll add some set of height and width, or instead of doing that, what we can do is there is a property called as width, and I can mention some width. There is a property called as height, so I can mention height. So I'm making 300 and 300. Let me save this, go here and reload. Now the size and the video will be played only within this 300 by 300. Let me click this. You can see the video, which is the same video whatever we played over here, and you can mute this, you can make a full screen, and you can close this full screen, and in the same way you can have a playback and picture in picture. So when you click this, you got a picture here. You can see the tab is open separately. So let me close this, and now the whole video is playing in the same browser. So that's how you can use video tag, and you can display some set of videos in this particular web page. And you can give relative path, absolute path or remote path. That's up to us. So the path should be correct, and the format should be correct. So that's how we can give a video tag. So let me format this. Now if you want to showcase some set of YouTube videos, for example, if I want to show the YouTube video, then how we can do that? So actually speaking, the YouTube video cannot be shown by using a video tag, but what we can do is we can try to use an iframe, but just pasting the YouTube link will not load that particular YouTube into our application. Instead, we have to use a property called as src. Let me show you by keeping the default YouTube URL. So what I'll do is I'll go into YouTube with my channel Techshareskk, and now this is my channel. So if you see the channel, let me go here. For example, you have something like this registration video, or you can go with solid.js. So inside this solid.js, we got the URL. Let me copy this URL and put it in our HTML, and let me use a width of 300, or just 300, and height of 300. So I'm using height and width for this iframe. Let me go here and just reload. Now you can see a YouTube, but the YouTube refused to connect. Why? Because only YouTube will use a particular URL which will be exposed to other sites. So actually we are not on the YouTube. YouTube is triggering to refuse this particular connection. So what I want to do over here is, let me copy this ID, and what I want to do is, instead of using watch, I'll make it as embed. That is embed. We are embedding our URL like this. So whenever you use a youtube.com/embed, it will understand that we are embedding that particular video in another site, and this embed URL will be exposed and it is public to use on another websites. Let me go here and just go to our page. Let me reload. So now you can see whole screen is visible with that particular video, and it depends on how you want to maintain your height and width of that particular video, because whatever the screen you are seeing, that is a screen which we gave with height and width. Only the thumbnail will be the problem, but remaining everything will be proper. If you see, there is a border and you are seeing a video with more height and less width. So what I'll do is, I'll make more width and less height. So let me make it as 200. Let me go here and reload. Now you can see a complete video. It is having a border. So to show a clean and nice video, so what we can do is, we can remove that border by using style border as none. Save this, go here and reload. Now you'll be seeing a nice video, and you can see the same type of videos over here. So for example, if you get a suggestion, the same type of suggestions like this, we are seeing a big video over here, and this is from YouTube. Like that, you can use any of the link. For example, if I go to some random URL, and let me copy this ID and go to the code and just replace this ID, save this and reload. So now you can see React for hit us in 100 seconds. That means you can see any of the YouTube video in your web browser by using this particular URL, that is https://www.youtube.com/embed with some set of ID. So that is how you can see your YouTube videos on your particular website, which can be embedded from your YouTube channel. So that's about video, audio, and iframe with YouTube channel or YouTube videos. So that's it for this video. Hope you like my explanation. If you like my explanation, like, share, subscribe to my channel for more updates. Signing off. Thank you.